The Angela Marie was a grand fishing vessel, known far and wide for its bounty hauls. Its crew, seasoned sailors with nerves of steel, had faced every challenge the dark ocean had thrown their way. But on that fateful night, the sea turned darker than ever before. A monstrous storm brewed on the horizon, swallowing the moon and stars, leaving the world in utter blackness. Captain Reynolds, a burly man with a weathered face, ordered the crew to secure the deck. Lightning split the sky, illuminating their frightened faces. As rain poured in torrents and waves crashed with mighty fury, the crew's spirits began to crackle with fear. But it wasn't just the storm. Something else lurked in the endless night's embrace. Suddenly, a deafening groan echoed through the ship, as if the very hull protested against an unseen force. Jacob, the youngest sailor, swore he saw shadows dancing on the waves, moving with a sinister purpose. "There's something out there," he screamed, but his voice was swallowed by the howling wind. The haunting melody of a distant wailing followed, drifting through the storm, chilling the crew to their bones. Amid the chaos, they discovered the ship's compass spinning wildly, offering no sense of direction. The sea had become a void of hopelessness, trapping the Angela Marie in a watery limbo. The radio crackled to life, not with the voice of the Coast Guard, but with whispering remnants of old seafarers' tales, tales of ghost ships and vengeful spirits. The crew's fear turned to terror when an inexplicable fog enveloped the vessel. Shapes began to form in the mist. Pale, gaunt faces with hollow eyes stared blankly at the men from a time long past. The spectral wraiths drifted closer, phasing through the solid wood and metal, their cold touch sapping the warmth and hope from every sailor's heart. Captain Reynolds stood defiantly, his harpoon at the ready, but deep down, he knew weapons were useless against the entities of the deep. One by one, the crew vanished into the mist, their screams swallowed by the unrelenting storm. Jacob, paralyzed with fear, watched helplessly as the ship's figurehead, a beautiful angelic figure, twisted into a hideous, grinning demon. The Angela Marie was no longer a fishing boat, but a spectral prison. In the dead of night, when the storm finally abated, the vessel was found adrift by a passing cargo ship. The deck was deserted, except for Jacob, whose hair had turned as white as snow. His eyes were vacant, and his mind shattered. To this day, he whispers of the wraiths, warning others of the silent sea, where the spirits of the lost eternally wail and wait for their next victims.